Santa Claus with my bag, except for I don't think Santa Claus shops at Aerie, or maybe he does, but anyways. Hey, it's Amy and welcome to my channel. Today I'm sharing my top Christmas gift ideas for the runner in your life, or you could just buy them for yourself, which is definitely allowed. I'm also so excited to share with you something that I've been working on for over a month, or just seems like a very long time, and it's finally ready. So stick around to find out what that is. Feel free to check me out on Instagram at amy.spurr-Caveney, where I share more running and music related things. And yes, I'm intentionally wearing my most festive running shirt that I own. This is literally one of the only colored shirts that I own for running, or just in general. So let's get right into my top Christmas gift ideas for the runner in your life. Find it, don't look. Aha! My running journal. This is something that I've been working on, as I said, for a while, and I'm so excited to show it to you guys. You might remember a few weeks ago I did a video on bullet journaling for runners where I talk about the importance of keeping track of your training and just writing things down so you can kind of prevent injuries from happening, or if you do get injured, kind of pinpoint maybe what things might have contributed to your injury. And just it's a nice idea to have written down kind of before a race. You can kind of look back at those tough runs and just see how you've grown, and it's just nice to keep track of things and how you felt during that specific day or workout. I'm not going to go into too much more detail about why training journals are so important, so if you missed that bullet journal video, I'll have the link in the description below. After making that video, I realized that not everyone's into bullet journaling like I am. I decided to create this to make things a little more easier for people who just didn't want to spend the time or just wasn't interested in making their own template in a bullet journal, and that's okay. But I just wanted to make it a little easier for people to keep track of their training. So all you have to do is just fill in the details you want to keep track of, and that's it. The journal includes a weekly summary, a daily log, a place to keep track of your shoes and how many kilometers you have on them, goal races that you want to do and what pace you want to do them, and then a place to summarize your race, how it went. As well, I have a cool pace chart in here and a place for you to put your own paces in so you can kind of keep track of what paces you're aiming for. There's also a place to put all your favorite quotes and mantras in too. There's also a place to put your goals down if you have specific time goals for, like, say the 5 kilometer, 10 kilometer, and so on. There's a section for that. Lastly, it's bound so it can lay flat, and there's a protective cover so it protects it from spilling your coffee on it or just in general. It's a 26-week training journal and it's only $15. And I'll have a link in the description below of where you can purchase it. Again, I am so excited for this journal, and it's just my dream that you just enjoy using it and that you can keep track of how you felt, and so you can remember things like when you look back years later, and just help prevent injuries, or if you have an injury again, just everything is just kind of in here so you can look back and reflect on just that time in your life. And just I really hope that you will enjoy this and that it will be useful for you. My next gift idea is the R4 roller. I love this roller and I use it almost on a daily basis. I've already done a video on foam rolling and kind of how to use it, so I'll have the link for that video in the description below. But I just love how this is padded. It's not too uncomfortable. I mean, foam rolling hurts, yes, but it's just a nice kind of soft quilted material. It also has this amazing kind of groove in the middle that's just really good for targeting specific areas. And there's also this thing in the middle, I don't know if you can see it, hello? But this will help with just stability and keeping its shape, and it will just help it last for a long time. I haven't seen any other foam roller like this with like the groove and just like the padding, and I just love it. It comes with a price tag of $70, which may seem expensive compared to other foam rollers, but just how it's made and the materials, and just I believe that this will last for a very long time. It's just so important to invest in yourself and recovery, especially if you want to continue running for a very long time. Okay, what's next in my bag? Aha! The buff. You can never have too many buffs. This one in particular is the winter polar version, so it has kind of like a fuzzy, nice warm on the inside, and it just, I wore it almost every run last winter, and it's really, really comfortable, and you just I love it. So you put it, so it fits over your neck here, and you can kind of pull it over your mouth. And then you can put a hat over top of it. And it's just, it keeps your necks from being exposed. Just, it's never good to have any exposed skin, especially when it's in the negative weather and it's just so cold outside. There's also non-winter buff versions, which doesn't have the fuzzy thing in the inside, which is good for when it's windy and you just need kind of something to break the wind around your neck, but you don't quite need the polar version. But this is a really good idea, especially if the runner in your life likes to run all winter long, which I hope they do. It's 100% merino wool, which means it's really soft and it's odor resistant and it's not scratchy like other wools are. It comes in several colors, which is fun, and it's only $42. My next gift idea is a race kit. I thought this would be a cool gift idea, especially for runners who've done a race and got race kits before and just know how awesome they can be. Honestly, one of the best things about races, except for the actual race and working towards something and having really fun during the race, is just getting this race kit. You get so many goodies and it's just so fun. You don't have to give them the exact things here, but I wanted to give you some ideas to include in the race kit. I thought you can always have some Lara bars or other kind of Cliff bars or other just yummy treats, or could be a chocolate bar, I won't tell, but anyways, that's a cool idea. Some pain meds, because that's always a real good idea, especially when you're training and things can hurt. You can never have too many gels, especially when you're marathon training or just doing long runs. So you can have some gels, there's so many different kinds. This is the Morton, but again, you can have many different flavors or different kinds, so this is a good idea. You can also include like a race shirt inside of the kit, and it could be a sweater, tank top, or anything really. I got this in my Scotiabank marathon, and I just love getting these different shirts, and you can pick out whatever you think would be best for the person you're giving it to. At the Lulu 10K a couple years ago, they gave out these sage rollers, which are so nice, and it's really, I love, this is the Peppermint Halo, and it's for a headache remedy, but I really like putting on kind of things that are achy, and it's just a nice little smell, and it's really portable. You can put it in your purse or just your backpack, but I really thought this might be a fun thing to include. I don't have these things right now, but you can also include a sports drink or any other beverage that you'd like. As well, you can do a running magazine or a subscription to one. I just like getting things in the mail. I know digital is good, but I don't know, there's something about having a paper copy of something. Lastly, you can make them a race bib out of construction paper, computer paper, and decorate it just however you'd like. Then if you really want, you can make them go for a run wearing their special bib. I've said this before, but I love Stance running socks. They're just so comfortable and they come in really fun colors, and they're just, I've never got a blister from them either. As a runner, you can never have too many socks, so this is just a perfect classic gift to give to somebody who likes to run. I did a review on them in my mini series, A Step in the Right Direction, and I'll have a link to that video in the description below. But I just love how breathable they are, and even in the summer, my feet didn't get sweaty in them, and I just love them. And there's also a winter version with merino wool, which again is thin, but it also just keeps your feet warm, which is key in winter running. These are $20, but well worth the investment. I have to dig deeper in my bag. The blender bottle. So loud. I love my blender bottle, and especially if I don't feel like making a smoothie, I just put my protein powder in this with water and shake it up. You can also get ones that you can keep a scoop of protein powder in it, like store it, but this one doesn't have that ability. You can get different colors and different logos on them, and just, there's so many different options, and they're light and machine washable, I believe. Yes, they're machine washable. Dishwasher safe, machine washable, dishwasher safe. These are just perfect for those post long runs or post hard workouts, or just any time when you need that protein to help with recovery. These are around $26, so just a perfect gift or stocking idea. Mittens. These are the Salomon mittens, and they are amazing. I ran in them all last winter and my hands never got cold. My hands even got sweaty in them when I would do a speed workout in them, and they just did such a good job of keeping my hands warm. It's just a great gift as it's super practical. It also might be something they may not purchase themselves because they're a little more expensive, but it's just a nice treat to give as a gift. These come with a price tag of $65, but well worth it. I just love that they also have a clip to keep them together, because somehow in my little basket of mittens, I just lose gloves, so this is a nice kind of way to keep them together. Some Nuun tablets. This is an old bottle that actually keeps some Advil in my purse, but it's just nice to be able to reuse the bottle. I love Nuun tablets. I was first introduced to it when I did my first marathon, and it was in the water stations. They had water, and then they also had Nuun in water. It really got me through that marathon as I just needed those electrolytes, and it's just nice to not just have plain water sometimes. There's so many different kinds. There's sleep, recovery, vitamins, and just ones for when you're working out. It has caffeine in it. They're just so many options. Putting Nuun in my water this summer was a game changer as it was so hot and I just really needed to replenish my sodium levels, and it just was really good to have on my long runs or just really hot runs. I did a video on summer running and why replenishing your electrolytes is important in the summer and in the winter too, but I love the Nuun tablets. Again, they have so many options, so you can just choose what you think would be best for the runner you're giving them to. There's 10 tablets in them and they're around $10 a tube. I hope my list of gift ideas gave you a bit of inspiration of what to give the runner in your life, or yourself. What gift ideas do you have? Please share them in a comment below, or not if you want to keep them a surprise. As always, if you like this video, tap that thumbs up button, and if you haven't already, click the subscribe button and the bell icon so you get notified every time I upload a new video. Happy running and Christmas shopping, and I'll see you next time. They're so, okay. Oh my goodness.